Cheap backlinks. When is it acceptable to buy cheap backlinks? Now, you might be wondering, when is it only acceptable to buy and use cheap backlinks? There are many reasons why you might want to buy and use cheap backlinks. One reason is that you have a limited budget, and another is that you need to rank for a specific keyword quickly. However, there are some situations where it's not okay to use cheap backlinks, especially if you're trying to boost your rankings for a long-term strategy or if your website has high standards for quality content. Also, cheap backlinks may look like a viable option when you're just starting out and don't have a lot of money to spend. If you're just starting out, it's not worth investing in high-quality backlinks because you won't have the authority or trust that comes with them. So the best way for you to get your website noticed is by getting as many backlinks as possible. On the other hand, if you've already built up some authority and trust with your target audience, but your website isn't ranking as well as it should be, it may be time to switch from free backlinks to paid ones when your site starts getting penalized by Google for having too many spammy links pointing at it. This will help ensure that the links pointing at your site are from high-quality sources like blogs and reputable websites that people actually want to read, and not just any random site on the internet. When you're really considering resorting to cheap backlinks, you have to make sure that you get it right. You would want to make sure that they're not going to affect the quality of your site. If you're buying from a website that doesn't have a good reputation, then their links will be bad for your site. You can tell if a link is bad by looking at it from an SEO perspective. If the webmaster has added a lot of spammy words in their anchor text, then the link is probably low quality. This is because Google will penalize sites that overuse keywords in their content. So if people are using too many keywords in their anchor text, then they may be penalizing themselves. If this happens often enough, it could lead to getting penalized by Google or even being banned from search engines altogether. Want to get backlinks that work? Visit linkdaddy.shop to get niche-relevant backlinks from high-authority websites today. Not sure who LinkDaddy is? Submit one URL and one keyword and get a free backlinks campaign for your website, valued at $35 to try out our service.